Good evening from beautiful Vancouver, Canada. The city of Vancouver boasts that it's one of the richest cities in North America. Downtown is studded with cranes, building multi-million-dollar condos. Vancouver is the site of the upcoming Winter Olympics and is repeatedly voted most livable city in the world. But visit this part of town, the Dickensian underside of the city, the so-called Downtown Eastside, and it's a different story. This is the single poorest neighborhood in Canada, one of the roughest areas in all of North America. 1 in 3 residents here is HIV positive. The rate of hepatitis C is 70%, putting Vancouver on par with Botswana when it comes to infection rates. Tourists who take a wrong turn off the cobblestone downtown streets are likely to find used syringes laying on the sidewalks, streets lined with homeless people, prostitutes making their rounds, and junkies shooting up in broad daylight. So Vancouver has its work cut out in the next 2 years as it prepares to host the world at the 2010 Winter Olympics, and the clock is running. But unlike host cities of the past, which have swept their derelict residents to the edge of town away from the limelight, Vancouver has enacted a controversial scheme. An experiment is going on in the Downtown Eastside, an experiment in which drug addicts are not only allowed but encouraged to shoot up in the safety of a government-sponsored clinic. It's part of a broad plan called harm reduction, reducing the harm caused by the likes of prostitution and drug abuse by bringing these illicit activities into the system. The idea is to stop the spread of disease, to stall the urban AIDS crisis here, and to show that drug addiction is a disease that needs to be treated medically, not criminalized. Will the plan work? That's what we came here to find out. Now, where are we here?
This right here. This is Hastings and Columbia, and probably this corner here is really quite the corner.
Dean Wilson is an addict who has been living in the Downtown Eastside for more than 20 years. He says the evidence of desperate conditions is all over this neighborhood.
This is a rig that's been thrown away by somebody. I can't walk away and just leave that there, so I picked them up very carefully.
There are 7,000 addicts, many of them homeless, in this 10-block area alone.
That is everything I own in the world right now. It's right in that pile.
These alleys have taken their toll. There's literally thousands of people have died of overdose. Bet you there's a couple hundred who died in this alley alone.
This is a sight rarely seen so out in the open on the streets of most major cities in North America. But here in Vancouver's Downtown Eastside, this takes place literally hundreds of times a day. It's gotten so bad down here, Vancouver's urban crisis has come to the attention of the United Nations.
Vancouver is considered the world's most livable city, but my question is, for whom?